Listen up, for knowledge is spoken. Listen up, for knowledge has spoken. So many of us hear all this teaching about abundance. And a lot of us think it's just having a lot of money in our account. But if you have a lot of money in your account and you're sick, bedridden, how much can you enjoy that money? You're probably better off giving a lot of it away just for the inner self-satisfaction, or utilizing it for some grand experience because maybe you believe you don't have long. Or what is it to have money but no one to enjoy it with? We're social beings, and even though we like me time, alone time, we may go on retreats. Most of us, with the exception of very, very few on the planet, are created to enjoy the company of another soul, if not several other souls. But abundance is about enjoying the balance of life in its fullness. So what is an abundance mindset? It means I'm going to live my life to the fullest in every aspect of my life. Abundant talent is going to be used to bring in an abundant income. But an abundant mental health means that I'm going to work in a way where I'm stress-free. None of us want stress. Of course, we encounter it. When life becomes too stressful, it's not zestful. When life becomes too stressful, it becomes a life of sickness. 83% of all sickness, if not more, is stress-related. So if you're stressed out, you're soon going to be very sick. So what is an abundant life? It means that in every area of my life, my spiritual life. Now, spiritual and religious, two different things. Religion is the formality, it's the doctrine. And there are many people who go through religious life and they're not abundant. They're sad, they're depressed, they're hopeless. They think the way to joy is through suffering. Nothing could be further than the truth. It's not the destination that's good, but it's the journey that has to give you joy. This is why a lot of people, instead of retiring, they continue to do some form of work because they strive all their life for the gold watch, for the retirement, and find out they're bored, unfulfilled, sad, and depressed, even with their money coming in from the retirement. Our life is to be lived every second in abundance. So what is an abundance mindset? And are you thriving or are you merely surviving? We all should be able to accomplish the things that we want and feel fulfilled. So the first step to an abundance mindset is the feeling of inner expansion, inner fulfillment. The feeling that I'm living the life, not just taking Instagram pictures, but you're living your best life. So abundance is a feeling first within. Abundance is also going to the doctor knowing that you're healthy, that your physical health is at its best. If you're 25 or you're 45, you should be living an optimal health complicit with what age you're in. And if you're really abundant, you're living a life as a much younger, physically healthy, at a much, feeling much younger than you really are. That means if your blood pressure is too high, or that means if you have a heart issue, or that means if you need to exercise, and that's another thing. Exercise and taking care of your physical health after getting checked out by a doctor and doing something to promote your health is a part of abundance. Do you know exercise benefits us more after 40 than before 40? Some of us abused ourselves younger, but we can't continue to abuse ourselves as we get older. So it's wise to grab a hold of yourself now and get a regular exercise routine. Mental abundance. That means you experience more peace and joy than you do depression and sadness. Because if you have more depression and sadness, you're going to deplete the endorphins, all of those chemicals in the brain that make you feel euphoric, and you're going to turn to a vice or something else that's going to make you feel mentally fulfilled. This is where addiction comes in. This is where being drugged up comes in. So manage if you're in a position or you're in a job or you're in a life that's stressing you out and not good for you mentally, seek another lifestyle. Seek to get those things out of your life that don't make you feel mentally healthy, joyful, abundant. Maybe it's counseling, maybe it's therapy, maybe it's a spiritual person, maybe it's a coach. Find one. Again, spirituality. Spirituality is a sense of connection, not so much to somebody else on the outside, but a connection to your higher self. Connection and alignment to who you are, so you feel fulfilled, tuned in, tapped in, intuitive. That guidance comes to you daily, that you're on a journey, on a path of goodness. Some call it righteousness, spirituality. And lastly, financially. Financially, we just can't be abundant without financial abundance. That means for some of us millions, but it also means for some of us the monetary strength to do those things in life that will help us be fulfilled in all those other areas. We should be able to take a trip somewhere or live a certain amount of time without slaving, without feeling constantly like we're working and getting nowhere. So abundance is holistic, financial abundance. Even if you have to seek out financial help or support, we're not going to be abundant without money. Property, equity, things that make us feel financially fulfilled, relaxed, okay, and secure. Mental abundance, spiritual abundance, physical abundance, emotional abundance. Peace. Thank you for listening, for knowledge has spoken. Feel free to leave a comment down below, like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the station. Thank you.